Good morning, everybody. Crypto Bull Ron here, coming to you live from the final day of Bitcoin 2026 here in Sin City, none other than Las Vegas. Hope you're all doing good today. Buckle up, man. It's going to be a crazy day today. Let me check over on X real quick, make sure everyone can see me okay. Yep, there we go. It looks like I'm on my Starlink coming to you live from my Starlink. I'm switching hotels today for the next 3 days. I think I can. I think I will be able to. I think they have a high speed internet. I had that horrible 2 days ago. That horrible stream where I could not. It was real choppy. So I'm coming to you from my car here, and coming to you from the car using the Starlink. I'll tell you, the Starlink is freaking amazing. Okay, here. I'm not using the video either because I'm kind of cramped here in the car. Don't think you'll be able to. It's got a funny angle, not like my truck, which has a big thing I can actually stream right from the car. But got my microphone set up. I'm ready to rock and roll. As you can see here, the NASDAQ is opening here in about 7 minutes. It's looking to open up a quarter. The Dow looks like it's opening down 0.06. S&P 0.02. What I call that honestly, that's flat. You can't get much flatter than that. Everyone's waiting. Had some volatility. Had a little pump last night or yesterday, and then a little bit of a drop today. In fact, let's take a look over at Bitcoin here and see. But you expect this volatility. So Bitcoin right now 77,048, and I might try and have this be kind of a short stream so I can get in position, different place for my. I might do a different location for my upcoming space. We'll see how it goes, but I might be talking a little fast, have kind of a shorter stream today so I can get in location for my GM Bitcoin morning show. But anyway, Bitcoin 77,048 up 1.2%. But if we look on the hourly chart, you can see we had that little dip and now it's kind of coming back. Anyway, is what it is. You look at all the something's looking good, like Doge up 8.5%. Virtual 3.6, Ton 3.1, SHIB 3.5, Pepe 2.8, Bonk 3.4, Aster 6.1. Doge up 8.5%. Virtual 3.6, sorry, I have to 3.1, SHIB 3.5. Shut that. Got a alert, so that means we probably had what I do is I have an alert system that I have them call me when I set my alerts. It's like $300 a year, but otherwise I'll miss some certain things, certain moves in the market. But let's look down here and let's look at Solana real quick. That's what my alert was. See what they're saying. What just happened? Yeah, you see another little drop from 84.25 to 84.06. Comes with the territory, but yeah. So let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, we're looking at GM. By the way, good morning, everyone listening live on YouTube or X, or also anyone listening later on X or YouTube or Rumble or on my podcast, which I don't even know if that really gets to anyone or not, but I started putting that out there because I know everyone gets their. It's kind of started inspired by this last year at the Bitcoin conference. I noticed all these people. I'm like, a lot of these people aren't on X. So I'm trying to find where are they getting their information from. How can I reach out to more people? Obviously, a lot of people get it from YouTube and here in TikTok, of course, and also on X as well. But I've been here, X. I live and breathe on X, but I thought, hey, maybe some people will watch the live stream that won't watch the space, and then they can see the charts and whatnot. But that's kind of my thought. But anyway, 1.7%, 2,309 up 1.7%. That's even with these last couple of dips in the last hour. XRP, $1.37.9 up flat. Well, actually purely flat for the day. And then Solana, we just talked about, 84.02 up 0.8 for the day. So yeah, and we see if we look at the hourly, we see we had a drop just from about looks like we will drop about 25 cents. So anyway, like I say, we're going to have volatility. Today is going to be volatile. Too much stuff going on. Talk a little bit of news from the conference. Obviously, a Giga Chad, Michael Saylor, up on the stage yesterday. That was awesome. Talk mostly about STRC. To be honest with you, it's been such a crazy, crazy successful product, which where it's a preferred stock where you get 11.5% guaranteed once a month. And in July, they're voting on it now. They're trying to go to pay it every 2 weeks. So that would be awesome. Great speech. You ought to look. I'm sure you can look it up. I was just on the Heine space a minute ago. They have a 6:30 a.m. space every day. I was just over there, and Scott, who hosts that show, said he had already seen it. So you can look it up. Saylor, Bitcoin 2026 speech, mostly about stretch rather. But listen, it's solid because the good thing about it is it brings in a lot of money. And he turns around and buys Bitcoin with it. So great explanation of it, what he's doing with it. Obviously, he's buying and stacking Bitcoin, getting institutions, insurance companies, people would never buy Bitcoin, buy this credit product and get the guaranteed return. And then he's in turn buying Bitcoin. And, he said it went from 0 to $8.5 billion in only 9 months. This is the fastest growing credit instrument in the world. And, it's gone 100% month over month. That's why we talk about it here. That's why we have these massive buys, man. So I think it's cool. They also had a booth. I'll post some content. I saw Van Eck had a booth. STRC, MicroStrategy, STRC had a booth, had the honey badger as the logo. Really cool. But man, shout out, always inspiring, man. Few people, I don't know if anyone I can think of that every time I listen to him, I learn something, man. Shout out to Michael Saylor, man. Kicking ass and taking names. This is hilarious. Ray Fuentes, who I don't know who he is, he stormed through the Bitcoin conference chanting XRP. Cool little viral video. It was literally on the X, like the news things. Got so many views. Look at that, 70,000 views. Love that, right? Hilarious. Go to a Bitcoin conference. Some people are like, get that shit going at it. Anyway, there's people waiting to register or waiting to get in when it started. But anyway, hilarious, man. Shout out to this guy. I don't know who he is, but hilarious. And XRP Las Vegas. Yeah, I think that starts today. I got to look into that. Maybe I'll go check it out. I don't know. Well, I actually thought it was the days leading up. I didn't know it was after. But smart. You see this all over, especially in Dubai, Singapore. Whenever there's like a big convention, big Bitcoin convention, or big just crypto convention, token 2026, whatever. There'll be other little events around it, which good. People are already there. So shout out to the XRP Army. Funny little viral video, man. United States today. This is historic when you think about it. United States will vote to approve the first pro-Bitcoin Federal Reserve chair today. Head of the world's largest central bank will have crypto exposure. That is big when you think about it. Kevin Warsh looking forward to having him come in. So big stuff, man. Historic though when you think about it. Okay, the market just opened. I'm going to run through the news and then we'll check it out. Like I say, looking to have kind of a short stream today so I can change locations, changing hotels today. I'm moving over to moving on up, as they'd say, over to the Encore Win today. I booked it. I wasn't for sure I was going to come. And so I stayed a couple of days over at TI. It was nice. Like it. It's right there. Walk over everything. They have free parking. Everywhere else charge you for parking, but the Win comps me parking. Otherwise, I'd be paying like 25, 30, 35 a day. So it's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah. So I should have high-speed internet. I should be doing this show maybe with a sphere view if all goes well tomorrow. But, yeah, the TI was there. It was fine internet, but not good enough to stream. So I'm streaming with my Starlink satellite, man. I love this thing. It is awesome. I went on that 2-week trip in Southern Utah. My buddy had it, and I was doing the show. I wasn't doing open and bell crypto back then, but it was absolutely awesome to be able to do this virtually anywhere, like anywhere in the world. You could even be in a backpack on the top of Everest base camp or whatever and use a battery, and you could run a damn show from there. But anyway, it's going to be volatile. I've already seen it pump yesterday, 2 dumps, mini dumps today. But listen, 2:00 Fed rate decision, 2:30 Powell speaks. It's going to be more about his tone, really, not so much. We don't expect now if they decide to raise lower rates, that'd be awesome. I don't expect that. I think that's a snowball chance in hell, less than 1% chance of that happening, in my opinion. But what's good about it is the tone, or what we need to watch out for rather is what's his tone. Could affect the markets, whatever. But good riddance for this guy. I'm not a huge fan, but and him and Trump hate each other. That doesn't help. But anyway, then at 4 p.m. So watch that. I do expect volatility all day today, to be honest with you. I expect it to be like one of those old school wooden roller coasters, man. Up, down, up, down. But 4 p.m., 3 of the Mag 7 report after the bell. Google, Amazon, and Meta. And then Trump's going to make an announcement at 4:05. So, yeah, lock the F in, man. It's going to be a crazy day. Tom Lee, not to be outdone by Michael Saylor, bought another $45,000 worth of ETH today. $103.5 million just this morning. So, hey, he's not messing around, man. I think he'll be fine. He's upside down 1 point by like 15 billion, 10, 15 billion. Same with Saylor, but Saylor's in the green now. I don't think Tom Lee is, but he sees it. And keep in mind, he's making over $1 million a day in staking rewards. So I'm sure that helps pacify some of his investors. Tether, $13 billion Tether. $13 billion Tether. Yeah, just announced it will give away. It's starting at this was the conference yesterday. They're starting a faucet, giving away like 10, 20 cents. But listen, that may not sound, but I remember when the faucet was giving away like 3 or 5 Bitcoin a day and no one bothered because it wasn't worth anything. Think of owning 3 to 5 Bitcoin, downloading it a day. You'd virtually have done it every day. I remember those days and didn't bother. So cool stuff, man. Jack Dorsey did it with Block and stuff. They give away a few million, like 5 million or something in Bitcoin, 1 million, whatever it was. Anyway, highly successful. Cool. Jack Dorsey, I believe, speaks today. I haven't checked the schedule, but this is really cool, man. And they have a booth there. Cash App does. But listen, this was one of his guys speaking yesterday. 800,000 merchants. The actual number is like 808. They accept Bitcoin. They don't even know they're accepting Bitcoin. They switch it to fiat for them if they don't have it turned on. But they don't pay fees, right? They don't pay fees. Probably aren't even subject to chargebacks. I don't know. But basically, it's there. And like every 8 seconds, someone does it. New person goes on. So I'll video the booth, talk about it. I'm super excited. Shout out to Jack Dorsey. I believe he's one of the keynote speakers today. So looking forward. I've never heard him speak in real life. Looking forward to it. Man, I appreciate these guys out there pumping our bags. Czech National Bank, the governor of the Czech National Bank revealed they found out investing in Bitcoin, doing their analysis, 1% in Bitcoin, expected return goes up, overall risk stays the same. I've been telling people that for years. Put 1 to 5%, it'll outperform everything else, and your risk is basically the same. Of course, I'm like 99% invested in Bitcoin. Fear and greed, huge tumble. Man, 26, fear, almost into extreme fear. So market's a little shaky. Can't blame them with everything that's happening. But yeah, big drop, man. I don't know what it was yesterday, the day before, in the 40s, all the way plummeting to fear, borderlining on extreme fear. Billionaire Paul Tudor Jones just called Bitcoin one of the greatest investments of his career. It's an incredible opportunity. All you have to do is wait. Seriously, right? You have to look at all other investments, all other places you're going to put your money, and check it out against this for the next 2 or 3 years. And he said the dip is temporary. Paul Atkins, yeah, the SEC chair. This was, he said this. I think Monday, Congress needs to act. They need to act on Bitcoin, the structure bill, and the market structure bill, the Clarity Act. They need to get it done. But this is good, man. Great clips coming out of the Bitcoin conference. More than anything, that's what's good because, and I think attendance is down, but it's still solid. It's still a lot of people. It's still busy. Michael Saylor was literally standing room only. I've got video of it to prove it. Ripple and OKX partnered to expand RLUSD, now live on OKX across 300 spot pairs. To me, this is the most exciting thing that Ripple's doing is their stable coin. So shout out to XRP. This is interesting. SEC opens the door to the new ETF rule. ETFs must hold at least 85 in approved assets, BTC, ETH, SOL, XRP, and 15%. So, if you're going to do and this probably, I'm not saying there won't be other combinations. This is probably just more of they'll green light you if you follow these rules, make it easier. So you could have a Bitcoin Solana. You could literally have a Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, XRP, Pepe ETF following these new rules, but only 15% in Pepe. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent confirms America is targeting Iran's access to crypto. 344 million in crypto assets frozen already. So that's good. Yeah, let's check because, like I said, I'm going to have a short one today, but really appreciate everyone listening live every day on YouTube and X, and then those who listen later. But let's see what the market opened. Been open for 8 minutes now. Sorry for my fast talking, but it is what it is. NASDAQ opened up. No, let me refresh that here. Let me do this. Looks like NASDAQ opened up down 0.3833, down about a third, almost exactly. Down a third. Dow Jones down 0.3. S&P, that's still wait and see kind of numbers, guys. And let's check on what we really care about. Bitcoin, 76,975. Down pretty significantly, to be honest with you, since the market opened or since I even started talking, down about half a point. We've got Ethereum, 22.97, still up 1% for the day, and Bitcoin was still up 0.5% for the day. Ethereum 1% for the day, but down 0.5 for the hour, 22.97. XRP now down, it's $1.37.5, down 0.5 for the day. And Solana up 0.2 for the day, down 0.2 for the hour, 83.88. And that's it, guys. Volatility is the crazy day. All these factors. I'll be at the Bitcoin conference. I'll be posting content when I can. I have zero signal over there. It's crazy. I can't tweet. I can't upload videos. So I'm just doing videos and uploading them later when I leave the Venetian. I don't know what the deal is. I was pissed. I couldn't see anything. I was getting ready to call my carrier and yell at him. And found out it was nothing. It was just for some weird reason I am blocked when I walk into the Venetian. But listen, everyone have a great day. Once again, thanks everyone for tapping in live, and crazy day today. I'll be bringing some more content, posting all week. I'll be here for chilling for a few more days, enjoying the sun, enjoying the gourmet food. What I had Israeli food last night. I'll have to post that. Very good. The best damn pita bread, best bread I've ever had in my life. Unbelievable. There in the Venetian. I'll post the content, but thanks for joining me. Have a great day. We'll see everyone tomorrow. I'll hopefully